What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the video. Today's video we're going to be going through all the best budget quarterbacks to run in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Now everyone's budget will be different compared to every single one, so therefore we're going to be going through all the lists from the cheapest all the way to the top. So when you say you're on a budget quarterback, you should know exactly how much you're planning on spending. For me, I'm rich, so I don't give two fucks, but I'm going to be showing for you guys since most of you guys can't afford it. So the first card we're going to be looking at is going to be MARIOTA, the Campus Hero card. Now, this one is going for roughly 20k. He has the speed, he has the throw bar, he has everything built in a quarterback. The only thing he does not have is abilities. Most of these cheap cards do not have any good abilities, so you're just going off stats alone. Most of the time, when you're looking for a good quarterback with good stats, they need to pass the threshold of 90. Once they pass 90, they're going to play very good. You're barely going to notice the difference, but until you pass 90, it's going to be a little bit difficult. For this MARIOTA card was really good because he fits everything. He also gets the fast break ability for 1 ability point, so in case you do like to run raid options, MARIOTA is your guy. But let's just say, for an example, you're not a big fan of running with the quarterback. You're more of a pocket passer. Then I have a good quarterback for you. That's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the game at launch, and probably still today, still a very good card, and that's going to be the 87 Aaron Rodgers. Now, he's going for the same price as MARIOTA, going for a solid 20k. But what's so special about Aaron Rodgers? First off, you're going to look at the stats. These stats are pretty good in general. Of course, he doesn't have the speed. Look at these stats. They're going to be high 80s. So this card is going to be like very good for the value. He's going for 20k, plays really good. The one thing about the reason why a lot of people love Aaron Rodgers is because he has the fastest release in the game. That's why a lot of people are huge fans of Aaron Rodgers. So I say, if you're going for a good quarterback, get yourself Aaron Rodgers if you're going to shoot. So you got two options from those two quarterbacks, and of course this Aaron Rodgers doesn't get any abilities for cheap, so you're just straight up will be playing him off just from the base card. Next card we're going to be looking at is one of my personal favorite. I love this card when it's dropped, and it's still today very good. And that's going to be the Kyler Murray Most Feared card. Now this card is going a little bit up in price as he's going for roughly 50k, but this card has everything. He has good speed, solid throw power. He has the Aaron Rodgers throwing stats. But there's one thing about this card. Once again, since he is a mobile quarterback and since he's a low overall, he does not get any good abilities. He gets dashing, deadeye, but if you guys are like a pocket passer like me who does not roll out the pocket that much, dashing deadeye for 1 ability point is not worth it, honestly. But he has been playing very good for me. I had a huge time playing with this card. This card was my budget quarter probably for a good like 2 months. This card was amazing. A few times he does miss the medium throws, but in general for 50k it's really good. Next card we're going to be looking at is we're getting up to the higher price cards, and that's going to be VICK. VICK's 90 overall card is one of the best quarterbacks in the game because he gets one of the best abilities. But the bad thing about this card, you have to power him up all the way. You got to get every single VICK legend card. But once you collect all of them, you'll be able to get yourself set feet lead, which is the best passing stat for roughly 2 ability points. That is pretty much all you need on this card. Now, let's check out those stats. Of course, he has 90 speed, 90 throw power, and of course, he's like an upgraded Kyler Murray, but he only gets set feet lead, which is really good. But the one thing about this card, you have to buy all of the cards. You're going to need to buy the 82s and everything else. But the first two pieces, the 80 and the 82, you get from actually doing your sets from solo. So if you head over to the Legends section and do the week 3 solos against the computer, which are about 7 quick games, you'll be able to get 2 of the 5 pieces. It's still going to cost you roughly 100k to get, but it's a very good stat to do. So, like I was saying, Legends Solos Week 3, all you need to do is knock out these 7 challenges and you get yourself the pieces to build VICK. Of course, it's going to cost you about 100k in total to fully build the card up, but for the ability, set feet lead, that's probably the best option you're going to be getting for that set feet lead and for the price. But if you're on a budget, I would say slowly start buying the pieces. Once you have coins, build the next piece. Once you get more coins, build the next piece, and so on and so forth. That's the idea of powering up Legends. Now, we're going to go through the last 2 cards who I think are one of the best quarterbacks in the game currently for the value, and that is going to be Aaron Rodgers' Harvest card and RG3's Harvest card. Now, both of these cards get the ability Set Feet Lead, which is the best passing ability in the game. And this Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in the game with the fastest release and Set Feet Lead, and he passed every single passing threshold for 90. There's no issues about this Aaron Rodgers. There's a couple times he does underthrow the deep bomb, but most of the time there's really not a big of an issue. Now, When you head over to RG3, he's the exact same thing, but he struggles a little bit on the throw shorts, which, let's be honest, he may miss a couple times, but he gets set free lead. You're swapping release for speed, so that's something you have to keep in mind if you're choosing these two quarterbacks. Which of these two quarterbacks would I recommend? I'm a pocket passer. I know my first read, who's going to get open first, so I will always stick to Aaron Rodgers. But it's your personal preference to the way you play your offense, so you guys can do whatever you want. So that's pretty much the video, guys, of 5 good quarterbacks who I would say are budget cards. Once again, guys, if you're not on the YouTube channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.